Hey everyone, I'm Shannon Eckard. I am the Community Impact Council Manager, and I've been with the Junior League of Charlotte for over 7 years now, and have had such a great time serving in a leadership role, serving in different roles within the Junior League. And I'm really excited today to talk to you about the assistant manager role on Community Impact Council. It's a role that I'm very passionate about and that I've done myself. And so I'd like to just tell you more about it. So first of all, let me explain what Community Impact Council actually is. So this is the external arm within the Junior League of Charlotte. And the goal is to positively impact school readiness for the different children within the Charlotte community that are served by our community partners. And we really focus in on key zip codes. And in doing that, we coordinate specific volunteer efforts for more than 200 Junior League members every single year. And what happens then is our highly trained volunteers are actually placed on committees, and those committees focus on just one nonprofit for the entire league year. And the members serve 40 hours volunteering, handling projects like planning back to school events or tutoring students who need extra support in math, or making snack kits for children who are experiencing homelessness within the Charlotte-Mecklenburg school system. So a little bit about what it takes to be a great assistant manager. I think that the strongest leaders in CIC are those who actually have experience serving in the Charlotte community or in a community. Ideally, the candidate will have served within the Community Impact Council. And I think it's helpful if it's someone who's really committed to using their influence to help children in the community. And so what sets a great Community Impact Council manager apart is just a willingness to learn and to proactively respond to both our member needs and to community needs. Ideally, the CIC assistant manager is someone who is organized, someone who's detailed, they have a great ability to multitask and manage a lot of different competing priorities. And at the root of it all, really just has a heart for service and for people. And the position definitely has its fair share of administrative duties, everything from putting together monthly agendas, working with the Community Impact Council manager, to monitoring monthly reporting that comes in from each committee, to handling some of that day-to-day email communication within the Community Impact Council, and things like monitoring reimbursements. The role actually gives a great opportunity for the assistant manager to have a year to learn, walking hand in hand with that current manager, so they can learn about the various committees, they can learn about the strengths and some of the challenges that the committees may experience. And it gives an opportunity to really celebrate our volunteers within CIC as well by doing things like emailing those awesome rock stars that serve on our committees to recognize them for the wonderful contributions that they're making in the community. And so I just want to say again, the great news about this role is that it has a built-in support network in the chair, in that Community Impact Council manager. And they can really partner to make the workload very manageable. So if someone were thinking about coming out of their provisional year to pursue a leadership position on this committee, I would say that would be a very difficult transition, and I would highly recommend that someone instead move from a provisional membership role maybe into a committee leadership role, just so they can get their feet wet and learn how CIC works before then moving into a team chair role within CIC to get that extra experience. That's going to really set her up for success and understanding how the council works, how we select our community partners, and how the project development and evaluation process works before jumping in with both feet. This is a position that is both internal and external. It's really the best of both worlds because while CIC is an external counsel, the assistant manager actually interacts most heavily with members, with the CIC manager, and as a member of management team. There's a great opportunity to volunteer with various committees throughout the junior league in the community. So you're able to blend in that external component with the internal component of the role. So I've been in the role. This is my second year. I'm a CIC manager this year. And so I just want to talk about where I started out. And so, of course, I went through my provisional year. And after that, I actually moved into a community role. I worked on the Give Kids a Smile committee. I did that for a year before moving into the warehouse. And so at the warehouse, I worked on the warehouse task force. I served as warehouse vice chair. And then at that point, I actually transitioned back to CIC and worked as a team chair or team vice chair rather for the Healthy Minds team before moving into a team chair role for Healthy Minds. And that means that I just directly manage those committees and their day-to-day and rolled up into the CIC leadership team. And I ultimately chose this role because I am really passionate about the work that Junior League does in the community. And I knew I wanted to be a part of it. I knew that I could have a positive impact within CIC by sharing my professional skills while developing other women leaders and having the opportunity to serve in the community in a major way with multiple nonprofits. I really liked the challenge of managing all the moving parts, ensuring that communication was strong in CIC, and just having the ability to be really creative in the work that we do in the community. So my advice to someone applying would be to first serve on CIC, if at all possible. And beyond that, to really just talk to other women leaders who have experience in the role. Ask them about the high points and about the challenges so that you're really fully prepared for the position. I would also say to evaluate your other time commitments to ensure you can fully commit to the position for 2 years. The first one as the assistant manager and the second as the CIC manager. And then finally, I'd just say if you're passionate about the role, you should go for it. Even if you're not selected the first time, do not give up. Find ways to add value, to strengthen your leadership skills, and then just be ready and be willing when Slate opens back up. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for your time. And I look forward to seeing you in a leadership position within the Junior League.